morning students, welcome to computer aided engineering drawing. In the computer aided engineering drawing, we are going to discuss in detail about how the points are placed in different points and how it is enhanced to the different projection of planes. So there are four principal planes where we'll be able to define first quadrant, second quadrant and the third quadrant. So how these quadrants are defined and how a point is placed, we are going to discuss in detail. So if we take a point A placed in different quadrants, its front view and top view are brought to the same plane. And we are supposed to see that where the observer is. Based on that, it will be able to decide the first quadrant. If he's standing on the right side, it will be first quadrant, or if you start from the left side, it will be the first quadrant. So the front view is visible, front view and top view is visible based on the where we view the point and where we rotate the horizontal plane to 90 degree to get both the views. So point A, it is in first quadrant, it is placed between the HP and VP. So a point is placed at distance and it is located as point A. So the observer, it is standing on the right side. So here the projection, the orthographic positions, so as the observer stands here, so the point it is placed on the VP passing to the rays to the from the point A to the vertical plane. So you're going to get a point on the vertical plane. That is named as A dash. Similarly, from A, the vertical line is drawn, is going to touch HP, that is named as A. Afterwards, you are supposed to rotate the horizontal plane which is at 0 degree to 90 degree. So you are going to get another point there. So name it as A. So that is the convention of going with the drawing. So if it is a point A, it is placed in second quadrant. So the red line indicates the horizontal and vertical plane. So point is in the second quadrant. So observer stands besides both the planes. So the point A, it is placed there and it is named as A. So if you cross the orthographic lines touching the vertical plane, you are going to get the point there. Name it as A dash. Similarly, draw the vertical line from point A. So it is going to touch HP. That you rotate it at 90 degree touching VP. So you are going to get the point A. So A is the top view, A dash is the front view. So if you go to third angle projection, it is below the XY line. Horizontal vertical planes are located based on their positions. So observer stands besides the horizontal and vertical plane. So the point is placed in third quadrant. So point A is placed. So draw the horizontal line touching the vertical plane. Locate the point on the vertical plane. Name it as A dash. That is the front view. So draw the vertical line touching HP. That will be A dash. That will be A. So rotate at 90 degree. So we're going to get another point of A. That will be your A, point A and A dash. So A is the top view, A dash is the front view. So always the front, the first quadrant and the third quadrant, the view would be in the reverse positions. Is the front view, top view will be above XY line, front view will be below XY line. So next we'll go to the fourth quadrant. So the horizontal and vertical plane are indicated in the red line. So observer stands near the horizontal plane. So point A is in the fourth quadrant. So point A is between HP and VP. So draw the horizontal line touching the vertical plane. So that is A dash. So rotate the horizontal plane at 90 degree touching VP. So locate the point there. That will be your A. Like this, all the four quadrants that will be positioned. So if you take a point A, place in the first quadrant by different namings where we'll be able to place. So locate the horizontal and vertical plane. So where both the plane coincide, that is your XY line. So locate a point A between the horizontal and vertical plane. So the observer is standing in front of the point. So if you see from the front, you are going to get the front. If you see from the top, you will be able to get the top view. So if you see from the front, the point will be on the vertical plane. If you see from the top, you will be able to get another point on the horizontal plane. So correspondingly, we are supposed to name the views A dash and A. A dash is front view, A is the top view. So this is the pictorial representation. When we go to the 2D representation, so before going to the 2D representation, we will consider another point. The point is A is above HP and in VP, means it is touching VP. So how it will be appearing, just we'll check out. So coincidence of both the plane is XY. Locate the point is in VP, means the point is touching VP. Name it as A, the front view. So if you see from the top, so the another point, it will be touching the XY line as the distance is 0 in VP. So A dash and A dash is the front view, A is the top view. So this is the pictorial representation. So now we'll put point in HP and in front of VP, that is another case. So point is in HP, point A is in HP. And in front of VP at some distance. So draw the horizontal line touching XY line. Here you are going to get another point. So afterwards, front view and top view are supposed to name. So this is the pictorial representations of a point is above HP and in front of VP. A point is above HP and in VP. A point is in HP and in front of VP. Like these three cases you will be able to get. So if you go to the pictorial representation of all the three cases, how we are going to get is, you are supposed to place at the 90 degree, rotate the horizontal plane at 90 degree, so that you will be able to get it in the 2D plane. So what are the distances specifies in front of VP and above HP? Correspondingly, you are supposed to take the distance and locate the point. So all the three pictorial representations in the 2D form, this is how it comes. So XY line, it indicates divisions of both the horizontal and vertical plane, and the corresponding distance of the front view and top view it is mentioned. So if it is in VP, means the VP distance is 0. If it is in HP, the HP distance is 0. So like this, you'll be able to get both the views.